Hey peeps!
Oh my gosh, I'm back.
We're breaking quarantine.
Oh my god, yeah. No, but you know what? I've been in quarantine for over a month now. And you know that.
Yeah.
And I've been at home, and so yeah, I feel like it was safe for me to come out.
Well, I didn't dare let him near me for a long time because he was traveling at every hot spot imaginable.
Oh yeah.
You were in Vegas.
Oh no, before that.
You were in LA.
LA.
You were in Orlando. You were in Disney World. You were
New York.
I mean,
and then
New
went
York.
from New York, and then from New
So
York
he was
here.
in every hot spot in the world. So I was like,
yeah, we're
stay
not gonna
away.
hang out with him for a while. Yeah. No, I was scared too when we came back. I was like, I didn't leave the house for 14 days.
You don't know where you could have picked it up from if you did.
So after
you know?
14 days, nothing, and I still stayed inside
Yeah.
for another 14 days because by that time they shut everything down.
Right.
So it's been, I think, almost 30 days now. Because what's today? Say the 12th.
And we were actually,
let's see.
we were actually social distancing. Well, I think the minute the Houston Livestock Rodeo was shut down,
Yeah.
it started happening for us, and you weren't even here then.
No, not
So
yet.
we've been shut down longer than you.
Yeah, we have. But it just, I just kind of felt like there's a lot of lessons to be learned through this. Like you have to ask yourself, what have I learned, or what have we learned? And so it kind of ties into Wealthy Wednesdays.
So you know what that means.
Yeah.
This is Wealthy Wednesday. We're going to talk finances.
I love this one. I love this one. And it's stuff that you want to hear it, but you don't want to hear it. That type of thing. Like you get,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it strikes a chord with people.
Well, yeah, because we've learned through this pandemic that we're living through that over 85% of most families live paycheck to paycheck. And it's hitting home to a lot of people right now because right now we've got 20 million people unemployed. We've got people that don't have any savings.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out how to feed their kids. They're trying to figure out how to pay the rent, how to pay this, and so it's times like this that it makes you step back and go, holy Christ, what have I been doing? How can I change things moving forward?
So we have two questions.
Yes.
What was the first one?
First one is setting your financial responsibilities with limited amount of cash on hand, credit cards,
my
whatever.
gosh, yeah.
What's your first financial responsibility? Is it buying groceries or paying your rent?
I've noticed that I've spending more money on groceries lately. For me personally, I've noticed that.
Because you're not eating out as much.
I'm not eating out as much. I'm not focusing on like going shopping because the stores are closed, so I can't go in there and do that impulse buy or anything like that.
Which is good.
Which is great, but I noticed that like it kind of shifted a little bit over to more food in the house.
Right.
More cooking.
Right. But I'm just saying for the average family, now so you're self-employed, you're a YouTuber. So you're not the classic person that is struggling to figure out, do I pay my rent this month or do I buy groceries for my family this month? Say you got $500.
Well, I would say have a roof over your shoulder. I would, if I was in that situation, I would have a roof over my shoulder.
So you're gonna let your kids starve?
I would. No, because I feel like I can go to a church and try to get food, or ask someone if they have any extra, like
food banks,
and something like that. But if I can get a roof over my shoulder, I think that for me would be the most important thing, and then I can try to get food from another source like that.
Well, and so if you watch TV, you'll see that, and I don't know if this is happening in other countries because we're not seeing the news from the other countries that much right now. We're really focused on what's happening in the United States, but right now, if you watch the news, you see these long lines at the food banks.
They do, the food banks. I think they're giving free meals for school districts and things like that.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of people in line, and I'm like,
so even though they're not. Supposedly, they're not supposed to be able to evict people right now.
Oh, but you're still getting, you're getting an eviction notice.
Yes.
But there's no court proceeding.
For a couple months.
Yeah. But I think that's kind of sad that even during this time,
but you got to think.
You still got to pay rent and pay bills even though the world is ending.
I know, and that's the importance of having money set aside. So
having money saved.
Having some money set aside. And I'm not saying you have to have $10,000, $20,000 saved, but just imagine if before this pandemic hit, say you had $2,000 saved. Just say $2,000. That could probably pay your rent and help you buy groceries this month. But
absolutely.
But most people don't. Well, most people live paycheck to paycheck because they never think to
they can't afford to save.
But you can.
You think
but
so?
You can.
Oh,
I don't care if it's $10. I don't care if it's $5. You know, a lot of these people that live paycheck to paycheck go to church and they tithe. They stick $1, $5, $10 in the plate when it's passed in front of them. So why aren't they sticking that $1, $5, or $10 in a piggy bank every 2 weeks when they get paid? And you cannot believe how much it can build up in a little amount of time. But people never think there's going to be that rainy day. And here we are. We're living in this rainy day.
Wow.
So
it's great.
Yeah. So another question.
Okay. We have a second question. This isn't. Go ahed.
Go ahead.
No, I texted it to you. Brainstormed.
So the question was, right now where people have gotten laid off.
Yeah.
Is it better to be laid off and try to collect unemployment, or is it better to go try to find another job?
Oh my gosh, that is a good one, and I really want to hear what you have to say about it.
Myself?
Yeah, what you think about it?
I would have immediately been out looking for another job the next day.
Because you said the other day there are a lot of jobs that are hiring right now.
Tons of jobs that are hiring right now.
They're not be the most luxurious.
It's not going to be the best job in the world, but guess what? It's going to help you get through this bad time. Meanwhile, while people are sitting there waiting for their unemployment checks, rent is still due. Groceries still need to be bought. You know, CVS is hiring. Walgreens is hiring. All the grocery stores were hiring. Amazon was hiring. I mean, like, there's, you know, if I had to go stock shelves for a living temporarily, I would do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Because back in the days when I was single and I had 2 kids and I was struggling, I was working 4 part-time jobs. And some of those part-time jobs were not jobs I was proud of. And I definitely didn't want to do it long term, but I did it short term because it helped me get through that rough time. And so I don't care. I mean, humility is the greatest thing on the face of this earth. If I had to go stock shelves, I would do it in a heartbeat before I would file for unemployment.
See,
because a lot of people get on unemployment
and they stay on it. Yeah, but then they stay on it, but then they're also like, there's a lot. They stay on it for different reasons. Some of them have to for medical reasons.
Sure,
and
but
then
But now look at 20 million people without jobs. Now they don't have health insurance either, because a lot of those people that had those jobs probably had health insurance with their companies. So now you got 20 million people that might get infected with the coronavirus that don't have health insurance. So why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just turn around and go stock shelves at a grocery store or something?
Are people responsible for those medical bills for that? I feel like...
You think the government's going to pick up your hospital bills?
I thought for that case that they would.
Nope.
Wow, I'm kind of disappointed in the way that it's going right now.
Why?
Because I felt like...
The government cannot be responsible for everything. If the government's going to be responsible for everything, then we're going to just turn into China.
Yeah.
That's because if you want the government to control you, then let them take care of you. It's kind of like your parents, right? As soon as you moved out, you didn't really have to listen.
They can't tell me what to do.
Right. But as long as you lived under their roof, what'd they say?
It was my house, my rules.
Right.
Like, as long as you live under my house, you got to do what I say.
So if you want the government to take care of you, then you're going to let the government control you.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So why would you want that?
I don't know. I just felt like there's so many people who could have... I just thought... I don't know. I'm like stuck right now. Because it's no right or wrong answer, I feel like. Because you're going to upset people and people are going to get upset which way it goes.
You know what? This video...
And that's why these videos strike a chord with people.
Sure.
Because there's so much conversation in the comments down below, and they start... Just remember to have a healthy, positive discussion in the comments, because I know a lot of you feel heated about some things and not about some things, and you agree with Theresa, you don't agree with me, and then videos will be made, and it kind of spirals. But just remember to have a healthy conversation, and everyone is different. And a lot of people are watching from different countries.
Right.
And some countries pay for their health care, and ours doesn't right now. Yeah, like United Kingdom has that. I think Canada even has that. Yeah,
almost all
stuff
countries.
Like that.
But that's a very communist world
type thing.
You know, that's socialism. You know, and like I said, when your government pays for everything, then you have to listen. You have to abide by their rules. They control you.
Oh, yeah.
Because today was supposed to be the day that Rich Lux gave me $5,000.
Here we go.
$5,000 because you guys are going to remember the last time we filmed together. He said, next time I see you, Theresa, I'm going to give you $5,000 to put away for me.
Yeah.
And he can't do that now.
Technically,
because the pandemic happened.
I have the $5,000 for Theresa, but the pandemic happened, and I'm like, whoa, here we go.
What if I need it?
What if I need it? But yeah, I have it. I can show it to you, but I know you wanted to hold it. I know that was the thing. You wanted to hold it.
Yeah.
Are the banks even open?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Should I withdraw all my money out of the bank?
No.
It's just keep it in there?
Yeah.
There's things that go through my head.
And for God's sakes, guys, just use your common sense. Don't let this pandemic scare the hell out of you. I've said it once, I've said it twice. Get outside, get some fresh air, go for a drive. You know, you cannot, I mean, maybe in other countries where the government controls you that much, but in the United States of America, they cannot stop you from getting in your car and going for a drive. You're still safe. You're in your own environment. Wear your mask if you have to, whatever. But I mean, like, guys, right now, we're going to have a huge, huge tsunami of PTSD now.
Oh, yeah.
Because post-traumatic stress through this is going to be a real thing.
There's already been an uptick in like domestic violence at the house.
And there's a huge uptick in suicides already. I mean, like
really?
right here.
Already? You're seeing it?
Yeah, you got to remember in the Woodlands where I live, I think we've only had 2 deaths from the coronavirus. We've had, just since March 27th, we've had 11 suicides.
Wow.
So we've already now in Montgomery County had more suicides than we've had deaths from coronavirus. So, guys, it's a real thing. You know, this if you let it be in your head and get in your head and stay in your head, it can just scare the hell out of you, and you can't let that happen. You have to stay strong through this, and that just means trying to live as normal of a life as you can possibly live. And it doesn't mean sitting in your house keeping your eyes glued to that stupid TV watching all the stupid news that scares the hell out of you.
Yeah, it does kind of mess with my head sometimes.
You gotta shut it off. You gotta go for a drive.
Go for a walk. No, go for a walk. No, because walking stimulates like a hormone in your brain, and it just like opens up like the muscles and lets the sugar go through and pass through, and you just feel better.
I do walk in the morning and walk at night. It makes me feel so good.
And you don't need much, like you said. Sometimes 30 minutes. Yeah, that's all you need.
30 minutes.
But it helps. I'm telling you, it helps.
Big time. Big time. So guys, get out there, show Rich Lux some love on his channel. Some of you are actually on my channel because of Rich Lux. And it's so sweet. So, anyways, I'm glad he's back. I'm glad you're healthy. Stay that way.
Yes.
Everybody stay healthy. And so, until next time, bye-bye.